All right, what's going on, everybody? It's been a little bit since we did a full actual video, but today I got in a package from a place called Premium Bandai, or some people know it as P Bandai. And this is the item I've been kind of waiting for about, I would say maybe 6 months or so. Around maybe June, I had pre-ordered this. Actually, it was on their site. The pre-orders kind of stopped around October, and then they had a little delay and they shipped them out pretty much at the beginning of November. So I got it about a couple days ago. Been waiting to do this video. We ain't gonna wait off any longer because I've been waiting long enough. I want to go ahead and get right into this. Here's the invoice, the bubble. Take this out to the side. And here we go. We have our Digimon Vital Bracelet version special. It's a lime green or neon green color. And I already have one actually, so I have quite a few things to show you. This is the same thing but a different bracelet. So this is the original first bracelet to ever come out, and it comes with a special DimCard. Those I'll get to in a second, so I'll put that right there. This is the bracelet I have, and the first ever bracelet I got was this one. And if you can tell, the monsters on it are different, even if you aren't too familiar with the show. One's blue, one's green. The watch colors are different, so this is a white band. And I still have everything in here except for the watch. The charger, which is actually this piece right here, it actually went out on me. So show you right here. The charging port right there, it's just like any Android phone. It had kind of, I think, just broke or malfunctioned. I plugged it in and it didn't work. Actually, the first bracelet I ever got, there's a sensor on the bottom, and that was having a hard time reading. So this is kind of just a little piece I keep off to the side. Remember of my first bracelet. Now this one is this one. Now you might notice that there's a blue band. This red band is actually a custom. It's from a seller on Etsy. You can see like a little Vital wavelength right there. I like it. It's really sturdy. The seller on Etsy was called, I believe, Erod Builds. And this has another different Digimon, as you can tell from this one and the green one. And each one comes with a DimCard and like a versus DimCard in case you want to play other people around you that may have this. So here is the sides of the box. Kind of just shows you a brief like outlook of what you kind of get to. This is a Japanese bracelet, I will say that. They actually recently, a couple of months ago, came out with an English app. So you have a watch here right now. It's on, but I do not have any monster on it. I do plan to show the process of that. So this might be a little bit of a longer video, but right now, the DimCards, this is the DimCards. They come in these little kind of card holding things, right? So these are all the different unnamed Digimon, kind of, you would say, that aren't too popular and they're more newer. And then I have these ones. So you got Agumon. This is a Metabot DimCard. For anybody that's from the show, Blackcore Greymon. So there's a ton of them. Like I have a bunch of them that I've been collecting for a while now. This is the one that came with the bracelet. This is this is kind of the first Digimon that you get on the app and with any bracelet. So they have the Vital Bracelet, and then they have the Vital Bracelet V, which is kind of an upgrade of the main one. And these are what the DimCards look like. So I have a case right here from another seller on Etsy, and this holds, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16 dims. But then the creators of the dim cards got creative, and they have these cases. So you take this, you put it in here, and it closes. And that is where the cards go. If I can find those again. So the cards slide in here like this. You can only fit about 5 cards, as you can tell. There's 5 slots. That's where the dims are. And this actually came with an actual legit dim card. This is not a custom case. This is called a dim holster. And it holds the cards and the dims, just like this piece of work I got right here. This holds the cards and the dims. There goes that. And then this goes in here like that. You know, so they all fit in there flush. I'll get to those later. That being said, gonna go ahead and open this up. All right, so I struggled for a minute getting this off. So the box is different than the other one. So this comes with a dim called the Ancient Warriors dim. It has the Digimon Evolution line, and that is the original dim card. And Bracelet, the Versus dim right there. Can't see it that well, but here we go. Been really waiting on this for a long time. Man, that looks great. The only thing that I do not like about these is this is the charging cord. I think it's to encourage kind of putting it on the charger and leaving it. And I heard in Japan, it's, you know, they do this so people don't stay on their electronics. You know, you plug it in and you go about your day. Somebody could tell me differently in the comments. That would be helpful, but that may be the case. So they do a well job of taping everything. So here are the dims. This is actually promised to a buddy. Now this has the Impulse City dim. I'm gonna actually put that to the side. And here is the dim that I've been waiting for. Now, this dim card alone goes for as much as the whole bracelet, maybe even more. And it was important to me that I got it because this is one of my favorite Digimon ever. And the bracelet I plan to keep as a backup as long as it works. Now, a big problem with the older, here's the Versus dim. That is in case you want to battle a buddy. But a big problem that I seen with these early bracelets is that the sensors in them are bad. Now, they say it's people, there's people obviously darker than me, but I had a bracelet, my first one, I got the sensor would not read. So it was real rough. I had to actually send it back. The seller I got it from sent me another one, and I was very thankful for it. Another thing is these screens are very sensitive. They scratch easily. If you can tell here, you can see like kind of a dirty film. This is a screen protector that I got off of Amazon, and I plan to keep on there until it kind of peels more on the edges. I have another one. I know how to take care of it better now, but they scratch very easily, and including if you drop it. Another difference you'll see is that says DM for Digital Monster, and that has like a bunch of V symbols. This is the whole premise of the watch is based off of the new Digimon Ghost Game series, which is the new Digimon series. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on. On the back, you have the switch right here. And then you can see a speaker. You can see the sensor. Just gonna flip it on. This is the power up for the first time. So, I mean, I'm not gonna use this, so I'm just gonna put any date. Okay, anytime, that's fine with me. Now, it wants me to put a dim in, okay? And I'm not gonna do that on here because this is not a primary bracelet. And another difference I'm gonna get you, now I'm gonna show putting in a dim, but I want you to see that these bracelets, the V's, they are made to where the dim cards right here do not get locked on to this specific device. If I was to take this dim card and put it on this bracelet, it would be stuck on this bracelet. Now, I can use it as many times as I want. If the Digimon dies, I can get them to come back and all that stuff, and it's not like a total waste. But if I wanted to use it on this watch right here, then I would have to reset this entire dim, which is its own process that I could maybe show in a video. I've done it numerous times before, but there's a whole method to resetting dims in case you get a new bracelet. Like I've had a bracelet break, so I had to reset a few dims. So situations like that. So I'm not gonna put that in there. And besides the point, I want you guys to see I am 6 foot, over 6 foot, and this is the bracelet. So it does not fit on my wrist. That is why I have this. And even this, I'm maybe 3 notches in it, so they barely fit. I just want to say that. So if you're a larger person or a person with darker complexion, just be leery of the sensor. That's what I've been hearing. I just think it's a faulty sensor because I got a different Vital bracelet immediately after, and that one worked just fine. My skin color didn't change, obviously. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into this dim. So the seller, gotta find the dim I just had. The seller I actually got this from, he sells the piece right here, which is a cover for your dim port, and he sells this, which is the cover for the charger, and the buttons. So you have an A and a B button, which is like a cycle. So you have status, and now this is the same thing on the green bracelet. I don't want anybody to think that it's anything different. So I'll go through this once we actually have a Digimon on here. But that's pretty much it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your watch, make sure it's on like this. You're gonna take that out. What you wanna do is just kind of pop the top, because you don't want to risk breaking those. Pressing the bottom button at the main menu will show you your tamer level, and I will show all that stuff kind of from the app. So this may take a little process. I'm probably gonna snippet this out, but this is the Ancient Warriors dim, and you just pop it in. It'll get this waiting time. You see the 3 dots, and once it gets to the 3rd dot, that means it's fully loaded, kind of like a video game, and then it'll tell you to take the dim out. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to that portion so you guys don't have to. Okay, so you see the dim, it's the X, and it's telling you to take it out. Now you wanna put this on your wrist. You don't necessarily have to. Hit the confirm, and I am so geeked for this. Here he goes, he's hatching. And there you go. You have his infant stage of Vmon. Now they have 2 infant stages, and then they have a rookie stage, a champion, ultimate, sorry about that, and a mega. Now this Digimon has a Jogress or a fusion sort of Digivolution, so he can Digivolve with another Digimon and make an even stronger one. So some Digimon and DimCards offer that, some do not. What I can show you though is, so you have status, and this is kind of your heart rate and kind of the beats per minute and all that sort of thing. You hit A, so you see right there, 80 over 65. That's how many footsteps you've taken. And then go back. Next, you have the actual Digimon. Now this part is in Japanese, okay? But this is pretty much the only part that's in Japanese. So right here you have the DP, which is your Digipower, health, and AP, and that's all stats for whenever he gets to the rookie stage and you can train and battle. So right here you can tell battle win percentage 0 of 0, 0%, and then trophies, which you get based off of training. Go back. This is missions. Now listen, I can't get to that right now. Why can I not get to that? Well, the Digimon that I have right now is still at the infant stage. In the first 2 infant stages, you cannot. So right here, if I want to back him up, hit OK, says waiting, complete. Now there's nothing on the watch, but I can go back there, storage, cancel, backup, okay, waiting, complete, and he's back on there, okay? So that's how you can do that in a quick, holding down the B will take you all the way back to the menu. So here's a cool little trick, what I found out. The difference between this V bracelet and the other original, like this green one down here, is that you can put the Digimon to sleep whenever. See? So I forced that by pressing the A and B button, and you do it again. And that's how they wake up. Now, they go to sleep so you can charge it, or in case you're sleeping or you're not being as active. But with these new bracelets, I've seen that right here, you can see this person. That's like a vital point. And the more points you get, that helps towards how strong you are with your battles and your evolution. The bottom is obviously the steps. You have mission, storage, app, which is what we'll get to next. The system, so you can change the time. This is a wallpaper, so you have different colors. And then each dim will have its own special wallpaper. So if you can see that right there, each dim has a different one. So the ice dim will have like a frozen kind of level. And that's pretty much, I mean, you can change the brightness, the sound, and that's canceling or I think getting rid of Digimon, sorry. And that's pretty much it. So here is the app, okay? Let me make sure my brightness is up for you guys. Here's the app. It does have a sound, I just have it off, so. Turn that down. But right now I have War Growlmon in there, okay? And first thing I want to show you is the Vital Bracelet Send to app. Let me turn this down because that gets annoying. This is sending a Digimon from the bracelet to your phone and from your phone to the bracelet, okay? So right here you will see mood, exercise, and before, like I said, all this stuff, guys, was in Japanese whenever the app and everything first came out. And that was pretty much at the beginning of last year, maybe around March or so. And the updated app didn't come out until maybe September, I think it was, or August. So it all kind of strange stuff. Right now he's at the ultimate. He's a virus type. I've had this form of him for 1 day, but if you can see right here, I've been growing him. So I have one more stage. This is how many training trophies I have. Now they have these things called special missions. You can hit it. Now, putting these on there, you can walk 6,000 miles in 60 minutes and get a trophy and then 80 experience points. And the experience points help with your tamer level. And so forth and so on. So 360 vitals in 60 minutes. Win 10 battles in 60 minutes, I'm sorry. And then there's another one of winning 6 consecutive battles in 60 minutes. Then you can come over to the Digidex, and I have these. I just I have not inserted them, but these are all the DIMs that they have available right now. Whenever more actually become live, I know there's about 4 more coming. There's 2 from the new Digi series out now on like Crunchyroll, and then they have an older Digimon. So Stingmon and Vmon have like a fusion. There's a Stingmon that comes with a DimCard holster that is actually up for pre-order now, and that'll be available on here soon. So right now I can show you Growlmon. You go to his, and these are all the stages. So you tap here, it'll give you his picture. You can actually zoom in on it. I have before. Well, it won't let me now. There we go. So that is what War Growlmon looks like. And then it'll show you the date I found him, how many times I've trained him, his profile, special moves, his exercise, prefers intense exercise, mood drops when not exercising for long intervals. He's from the Guillemon GP, which is the DimCard. And then right here, it'll show you Digivolution requirements. So the next stage for him is Ultimate. These two are the same, I believe. I don't know why. I do know that this Dim is not complete. It was kind of a rush. They wanted to get the Impmon Dim card out, and these don't have full Digivolution lines, so that's why this is such a short kind of Dim. Here's the Impmon. So this is like a direct path Digivolution line. But if you go to like Agumon, that is the normal status quo for like the Digivolution trees. Sorry about that. The normal Digivolution trees. So there's that. And then you could come over here. Now, this is just an assortment of stuff, you know what I mean? And I can go over all this other stuff. So you have like raid battles. You can get their vitals up, reset a code, mood up, Digivolution timer to make them Digivolve faster. So if you go back to right here, you will see time until Digivolution. It says 21 hours and 37 minutes. So I would have to get the exact amount of trophies, make sure his power right here, it says 0 out of 7,500. That's his kind of like his combat power. Would have to get that up to a certain amount. I would have to get past this time constraint and then get enough trophies and have enough battles. Those are all requirements needed. So right here, if you go to the requirements, it'll say Digivolution requirements right there. I would need 20 trophies, at least 7,000 or more combat power, 25 or more times battling, which is ridiculous. And it has to be at a 70% winning percentage. So if I get into 10 fights, 70% is 7. So out of 7 of those 10 fights, I have to win. And then 24 hours must pass. And then I will be able to get the Gallantmon, which is the final form of that. And then the last thing I want to show you is battling. So they have these arena battles, and you can practice. They have Rookie, Champion, Ultimate, Mega, and then they have just kind of an open battle where you can fight. So that's a Rookie, that's I think an Ultimate or a Champion, that's a Rookie, and then you got a Mega. So all different forms, it doesn't matter, whatever, it's just kind of a free-for-all. And last thing I want to kind of show you is putting away the Digimon right here. If you go to the top, these are all the Digimon I have right now, like on the app. I have some that I haven't even started yet, but I can store a Digimon. There you go, in there, War Growlmon. Okay, cool. And then, gotta find the bracelet. So, I want to take this and put it on here. So what we're gonna do is, okay, so a little time had passed. Something happened with the video. We got to rookie level, so I can maybe show off how the missions work now. So you have a normal mission. You gotta win 1 match. Then you have, sorry about that. And then you have hard mission, which is like do squats for 30 seconds, do punches for 30 seconds. The special mission, if you hit now, nothing is on there. So like I showed on the app, you can connect the trophies that you want to, or the missions rather, that you want to go after on the app. You see special missions here. And then, you have the adventure mission, or advanced mission, I think. So you have a certain amount of stages that you gotta complete. I'm on 10 on this. And you want to get to 15. That's how you can unlock certain evolutions and DNA joggers and stuff. And you do that by going like 1,000 steps and then 1,500 steps and so forth and so on. But we want to take him and put him on the app. So you want to hit app, link there. You want to go to the phone, hit Vital Bracelet 2 app, not app 2 Vital Bracelet. And then you want to touch there, scan complete. We'll come here. So you went from here to here, and that's it. Now we got Vmon on the app, and I can go ahead and get his Digivolution tree going. So that's it for the app and everything, you guys. I hope that this was a helpful guide. Right now they have all of these DIMs available, and I can get any more questions about DIMs, the app, and all that later on at a later date. Hopefully you can find one of these on a site, P Bandai, Zenny, TCG, Amazon Japan, anything like that. I think they're really worth it, especially if you like anything like this. So thank you guys, appreciate it, and take it easy. Peace.